Since the US Open, I basically had a meltdown. That I feel like I'm in the same place that I was 2 years ago, and I feel like I don't have anything to show for the 2 years that I've been here. To think 2 years working so hard, so much, so many hours, and I don't know where that time is. Hello you all, welcome back if you're new, or no, welcome if you're new, welcome back if you're not. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that first video because it's a little rough, right? Little difficult to start. Let me just jump right into it. So it was, I think, Friday the 13th, maybe something astrologically was happening, I don't know. I'd had a really good day, productive day, and I got home and I was feeling a little but I think I listened to a song, it's called Time by AOA. The song is like, it's in Korean. It's not even, I don't even know the words. There's just, you know how like some of the Korean songs, they add like a part in English. Well, the part that really stuck out that had me make the first part of the video was it talked about time goes by, and I'm coming to the 2-year anniversary of me moving back to New York. And I think maybe like that affected me, but I just thought about, oh, and I'm out of work right now too. I don't know what's going on at work. So we're still not working. I think the combination of 1, having the free time, 2, overthinking, high plane, I'm sure we're probably gonna hear that, 2, overthinking, and then just 3, just feeling like I hadn't been putting enough energy and time into my career. It just came to a head. I like left my house at like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm walking down the street crying, sitting outside crying, making videos for y'all crying. I ended up going to the city, just walking around, just feeling so like just heavy and lost. But since then, you know, a few good things have really happened for me. I want to talk about 2 of them. So one of the 2 very good things that happened for me was that very same morning of my meltdown, I was able to go with 2 of my friends from work. We went to a sunflower patch in New Jersey, about an hour and a half from the city, and I hadn't been out of the city since last year. And just getting out, being with really good people. Sunflowers are my favorite flowers, so just taking pictures, taking funny videos outside in that space, I feel like it really like rejuvenated me, really helped me not to feel like things were so heavy. But I want to mention something to you all. Like if you look at the pictures, you'll look and it looks like I'm just having the time of my life, that everything is great. And you know, I was very happy in that moment, but just hours before I was at a very low point. So I just say that to say, like, don't let social media or don't let what people present, don't think that that's just how it is. Don't think that it's this perfect picture, because luckily in that moment I was feeling very good, you know, great energy. But if I hadn't mentioned the fact that hours earlier I was really at a very low point crying on the street, you would never know by the picture. You know, that was a kind of a low point, but being able to go in that place, the sunflower patch, with 2 really good people really helped me a lot. So I want to thank them. The second really good thing that happened for me was I have started acting classes. Being back in that element in a creative space just felt so good. Since that day I've been, you know, reading on theory, reading monologues, reading scripts. I've just been reading, digesting as much of the theater as I can. I want to talk about, you know, like, this actually leads me to a very good point in self-belief. I think the reason why I haven't done anything related to my career in these 2 years, other than like the covers, is I think that it was just kind of like not that I didn't have the belief, but fear. I think a lot of it was fear. A lot of it was like, oh, you know, like, where do I start? Where do I begin? Not so much fear outside of like, oh, somebody better than me. No, I think sometimes like the fear inside is worse. If somebody were better than you, at least it would give you something to work towards. But when it's like you inside making up all these different scenarios, making up all these excuses, oh, I can't do it because this, or oh, I can't do it because of that. I mean, I don't want to like tell you anything, but I don't want you to have a meltdown. like I did, it'll eventually come to a head. So you have to challenge yourself. You have to really believe in yourself, believe in what you're doing. And what I'm learning now is just to keep pushing, just keep trying. You just have to keep going, keep going. Not to get distracted, but I'm really here for this lighting. Anyway, so yeah, speaking of keep going, keep trying, I do like kind of like weekly or bi-weekly covers. The last one I did was My All. If you haven't gotten a chance to see that one, you should check it out. I'll put the description or the link in the description, excuse me. Let's talk about my attempt this week. So I attempted I say attempt, you'll see why. I attempted Firework by Katy Perry. I really actually like that song. Originally, at first, it wasn't like my favorite song that was released at the time. That album came out when I was in high school. Actually, always connected to Teenage Dream. But lately, like when I heard like the words to Firework, I was like, ooh, like I really want to do this song. I get to the place that I normally do the covers. I'm rehearsing, attempting to rehearse, and it's just everything. You know those moments where like everything that could go wrong went wrong. My damn stand isn't working. I'm trying to connect my phone to my stand. The shit's lopsided. I can't get the thing in. Then I, go to record. I do one good take. I look to see I don't have any fucking storage space. Have to delete some shit off my phone. Then I'm going to record. The lighting is so fucked. Shadows in the background. Okay, fine. Then after 30 minutes, I only have an hour and a half, mind you. I've warmed up for 20 of those minutes. So at this point, I only have an hour. Finally, we get one or two passable takes. Not my best, but passable. I go home to watch the takes, and let me just show you all. Do you ever feel already buried deep? 6 feet under screams, but no one seems to hear a thing. Do you know that there's still a chance for you? Cause there's a spark in you. If you look and you see, like, there's a part, like, in the camera, like, where it's kind of blurry, and maybe, like, that's the perfectionist in me. I don't know, but I didn't like that. So we're gonna redo it. So yes, you can look forward to Firework probably next week or sometime, next week. And I also want to do Viva la Vida, however Coldplay said it, by Coldplay. I like that song too, and I think that it would be really good to kind of like, you have like an up-tempo and then you have like Viva la Vida, which is actually kind of a challenging song to sing. Speaking of challenging, Firework was actually hard as hell as well. My All was difficult. Firework was really hard in one take to do. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? Do you ever feel so paper thin? Yeah. Do you? Because I wanted to know if that's how you ever felt. So I have to give respect to Katy Perry because that's not an easy song. And if you think it is, I'll put the link to the fucking karaoke. You can give it a try and see how you do as well. But yeah, so the main things that I wanted to talk to you all about were my meltdown, the sunflower patch, and getting back into the creative arts. Hopefully, by the time as we continue having these dialogues, these discussions, hopefully I'll soon be doing auditions. I'll soon be telling you all about jobs that I've gotten. I'm looking forward to that. And you all can let me know as well, what's something that you all have kind of been putting off or have you been afraid to do? And let's challenge each other to keep, try and keep going. But yes, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you all next week.